You gotta let that sample rock a little bit, Tata. You gotta let that one rock a little bit, Tata. Montreal, my city. Welcome back to the Morning Detour. I'm your host, Weezy Moon Chase. I'm alongside Sister Knowledge, Tamara Angeline. In the back. I said your full government name this morning. I'm wilding.
That was crazy.
I'm wilding. So I call this episode The Gentleman. I want to make it classy, but I also start studying, Tata, the effects of suits and branding and how it, connects to black culture. So from the civil rights era to Black Panther movement, we went from suits to the whole black leather thing. And now with the Black Activist Initiative, fashion is seen as a conscious, strategic form of personal branding. So this morning, this brother right here, he was fly in the womb. I think he would do multiple colors. Way before they came out with the word fresh, way before they came out with the word fly, he was him. You forget in CJAP he was doing the different color shoes. The mother, he thinks I forget. He was revolutionary way beyond his years. So it's no surprise. As a grown man, as an adult, he's gonna start his brand. He's a trendsetter. He's a toastmaster. He's the man of all mans. I'd like to introduce you to the show my good friend Jomo. How you doing, King?
Thanks for having me.
Look at that smile.
That man gave out the government name. I appreciate you, boy. That's how we go back. That's 3 decades of family right there.
Yo,
that's what love looks like.
He saw the smile.
We spoke about setting up this interview, right? I knew he was lying to me. He's like, I ain't gonna come super fresh. I ain't gonna come thick. I'm like, there's no way. He's gonna come on the Morning Detour for the first time. He don't do interviews, so we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna move it real crazy. But he has a beautiful company called Fuego Lanza. I have to get one of these beautiful fedoras. It's luxury fedoras. That's why I call it for the elites. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm overstepped in my G, but I think it's special. I went on the website, saw the prices. It's for the elites.
Listen.
But I'm gonna get one.
Rightfully so.
They're beautiful. It only makes sense that you are someone that will start a brand like this. To you, how did you start Fuego Lanza?
In truth, I started by trying to outdo my last outfit. That's really what was going on. I was going to a Christmas party, and I wanted something that complemented the suit itself. And my pops was encouraging me for a good while to put on a fedora because of what it represented, like a sense of class, right? Yeah. So I found one at Henry. Shout out to them, even though, we ain't there no more. But shout out to them, for starting it off back in like 2017. Mm-hmm. And when I put it on, I found the reception that I got was what I appreciated. It was reciprocal. The love was there by how I presented myself. So from there, I kind of continued the journey of different colors, different styles, and I not self-branded, but at the time, I was just seeing what people liked because I knew in the back of my mind I wanted to create my own fedora. Yeah. But they wasn't giving me the plug at that time. But
and your jazz all day.
Uh-huh.
You have you always been an eccentric person? I look at have you always been someone who pushes boundaries and stuff and have
I don't
a hard
like rules
time?
and regulations.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm not a fan
have
of
a hard
rules,
time with people telling you what to do.
Yeah, I am.
And always if someone's tells you line up here, you'll be the one that's not lighting up, having some issues.
Unfortunately, yes.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Okay. Well then, okay. So next question. Before we're on air, I asked you the question about you dropping during seasons. If you drop a collection every season, and the answer that you gave was really beautiful. So you were talking about you don't drop according to the seasons, but according to your season.
Yes.
Can you just expand that a little bit more for our listeners?
Okay. I'm actually 3 collections in. This right now, I'm in my season of focus to tell you where the future's going. But in the past, in truth, I suffered from alcoholism. I didn't have no median. I was told for years drink in moderation, but if I go out, I'm going all out. You know what time it is. Yeah. We had some great times.
Yeah, we sure did.
But I had to give that up in order to see this part of my journey come true, right? So back in 2022, after my birthday weekend, we went to Banna, turned up like we usually, Leo season, which have you. And the last time I threw up that weekend, I was trying to go back because I knew essentially that what was my Achilles heel, and was alcohol. So it started from there. And when I let go of alcohol to pursue a journey in creating high quality fedoras, that's when everything started to flourish in the sense of creation. So in that season, it was like, I released my first collection finally in February 23, and those hats were kind of like my babies. They were the pillars of my character. So I named it the 3 hats of the collection: energy, love, and intuition. So that season was just my Fuego season, so to speak. The next collection was called Faith Over Fears, because I got to a certain plateau where I felt like I wasn't elevating. But by the time my birthday came, when I turned 38 at the time, that was me saying
38 at the time?
At the time, yeah, at the time.
I don't see one wrinkle in there. I was like, what's going on?
You know what they say. I ain't got to say it, but you know what they say.
Yeah, we always get babies over here, and I'm like, okay, we have another baby. You know what I mean?
Nah, he got that Pharrell plug. He got that Forever Young. He got that Hovey. Yeah.
Yes, and I chose the name Faith Over Fears because that's essentially what I did. I started counting my blessings, not misfortunes. I started to look at life, and at that time, I'm nearly a year sober. So everything started to make sense to me personally. And the names of the fedoras, I'll let them do their research and go on the website.
Rightfully so.
But the collection itself is where I was in that season. And then most recently, I dropped my 3rd collection, which is called Vision to Fruition, because what I saw at the beginning of my journey was what came true. So I'm just working towards it.
So we know about a product that has all the symbolism and the philosophy behind it.
Because you're dealing with a creative, not just a business.
It's a different kind of guy. So let me take it here. A fedora isn't just a hat; it's a statement. How do you see your customers wearing your fedoras to make a statement? What kind of person are you ultimately designing for?
I mean, it's for everybody. Yes, the prices are elite because of, like you said, it's what I put into it.
Right.
Like, if you go to a fedora, no disrespect to them, but if you go to H&M, you're getting a wool fedora with no binding usually, which is this part of the full fedora. You're getting interior, which is like it's a cloth, so to speak, just like how it is in a snapback, where opposed to me, just to highlight, not to downgrade anything.
No,
right?
highlight
but
your thing.
To highlight what I put in my fedora is I put a silk interior, so it's good for the women who wear fedoras and try and mess up their wigs. You know what I mean? Happy wife, happy life.
Look good in a fedora.
Show you right.
Vita look good in a fedora.
Yeah.
Vita should have worn.
I wish you should, because you know what time we on. You know what I mean? We family, so you know what I mean. And as well in the fedora, I put the binding as well as the ribbon. The ribbon. This is the part of the hat itself. As well, I put a personalized pin. If you see on this.
I was just about to say that. I need to put my order for the pin. The pins look.
The pin's on me. The pin's on me. You got it. As well, I put a leather headband. So just like when you're wearing a snapback or let's say even a fitted, you don't want to go outside and the wind has it fly off your head top. So I put a leather headband, and it keeps it on your head. And as well, there's a product called stiffener. So I 3 times stiffen my hat. So it's kind of like a helmet. So I treat my fedoras, kind of to answer your question, I treat my fedoras like helmets for like mental hygiene, because it's the mindset that you're really representing. You understand? Like I'm showing you when
and it's that energy that they're putting on their head top. Just like the frequencies and energy that comes from certain materials, and how biblically you're not supposed to mix materials, right? True. Because it lowers our frequency, and how we're always at a certain vibration. Anyways, we don't want to go there, but it's really making me think back to my childhood and my heritage. Seeing my grandfather, and that time he came in and he was always wearing dress pants. My grandfather never wore sweatpants. It was always dress pants, dress shirt, suits. You know, Papa, because Papa was a tailor, right? So he was always making suits and always dressing up and always had his hat on, his fedora. My father too, to this day, baldy, but he'll always have some hat on his head. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like somewhat a part of our heritage, but a generation that had customs and traditions that we don't often see translate into the new generation, right? What you're trying to do seems like you're trying to kind of bridge that back or bring back something that we had back then, a style, a trend, you know, and make it something relevant in today's age. But did you have, you know, the influence of your heritage? As I shared, like, about mine, seeing it around my heritage, what was really your influence to get specifically into fedoras, right? Because that's a very unique business to get into.
Yeah. That's a great question, by the way. But my heritage is Caribbean, so I'm from Barbados and St. Vincent.
Oh, you Bayesian too?
Yeah.
Okay, looking.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, but the influence really came from my OGs and seeing how they carried themselves when they wore a fedora is really how later in life it had that inspiration. You know, the Pharrells, the Neos, which have you, it was nice to see them, but I didn't know them personally. Yeah. But how I looked at it as I got a little bit wiser, I don't like to use the word older, as I got a little bit wiser, that you don't get a second chance at a first impression. So I'm kind of hoping that I give some inspiration to the next generation to clean up. Like, it's cool to clean up, you know what I mean? Because that's how they're going to look at you. They treat you,
it's
how
changed.
they look at you.
It's changed because, you know, we were talking about the shoes thing. The like, even the white Nikes, now it's different. Like, walking outside wearing, like, dirty Nikes. It wasn't a thing before, you know? Now people are saying more, it's not what's in you, it's not what's on you, it's what's in you. Rightfully so, but at the same time, what about the wear your Sunday best? What about the
we talked
have
about
pride in the way you dressed, right? I think that, like you're saying, I find it so awesome to see young gentlemen bring that back. Right, and the real meaning of the word gentleman, like the style, like the sense, the swag,
and that's why I wanted to do this episode and bring these illustrious business people to the table, so people could know. If you don't know, people should know about Fuego Lanza, but if you don't know, throw them out the IG. We'll give you guys the IG. We'll put the link up there on the Detour 514. But Jay, let the people know how they can purchase the hat. Give them the website, give them the social, so they can tap in with you guys.
Yeah, the website is www.fuegolanza.com. And my IG handle is also Fuego Lanza, but my business page is Fedoras by Fuego, where you could check out all the collections and the updates and what's to come in the future. Right?
Because you know what's funny? A couple months ago, I went on. You know what I mean? It's my man. We don't see each other often. You know what I mean? We're like two dons in two different cities. But I went on because I seen him. Because I thought at first I seen you with the fedoras, and I was just like, okay, that was just for, you know, your personal swag. But then I said, okay, you made a company out of it. Okay, this was up. Right. So I went on the website, really professional. I love the way how it's clean, it's simple. Yeah. And I love the rich colors of the fedoras. I'm definitely going to get one. I don't think I will look good in a fedora, but to support my boy, I'm going to rock the fedora, especially with the suit from Francois Berto. I'm going to throw on that Fuego Lanza.
You know what interesting?
And I need my see-through lens. I need the lens. See what you have with the, wait till I get to you over there.
They need to make more hats for people with big hair. What about people with locks?
In truth, I could say it here. That's what I'm working on.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something else.
Hold on, he's giving us the exclusive.
No, not that. No, don't worry.
We're getting the light exclusive. We're getting the light exclusive.
No, but where the direction I'm going is because that's one of the biggest hardships in creating fedoras. It doesn't fit everybody's head size, you know what I mean? Pause. But you know what I'm talking about. But yes, dreads and a lot of hair girls who have wigs. So what is to come in the future is size 3X and 4X.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you guys something, man. Montreal, my city. If you're looking to get dapper, you're looking to get fresh, the right way, the gentleman way, make sure you check out Fuego Lanza, the only person to check for elite premium fedoras. It's the Morning Detour. Thank you for your time this morning. I know it's an exclusive. We don't really do a lot of interviews. They're gonna go on YouTube for a long time and play this video of you, just Montreal, my city, keep it locked, man. It's the Morning Detour. We still got some more hot blazing hip hop and R&B. Moon Chaser Tata every Friday morning. You know how we do things.